Hey guys, welcome back and cheers!
Hello all!
Why cheers? Well, today we're going to be looking at drinking culture in Britain and asking the question, are we really that bad? Yes we are. We are 100,000,000% that bad. But let's get into it.
Let's go get drunk.
One classic thing, and I've been definitely guilty of this, children's birthday parties.
Wait, what?
They're for kids. You have jelly and ice cream, you have pass the parcel. Even if it's like Frozen themed or Minions themed. All groovy, all lovely.
Sweet.
But as Brits, we've got to have a few drinks here for the adults. And it's a kind of a weird mix, because you've got the kids there doing their kid stuff, and you've got the adults there with their wine, beer, vodka, whatever. And it's a kind of a weird mix. But essentially, I guess this is the first kind of drink-filled party that kids go to. And I'm guilty of it, because my cheeky couple, Jamie and Charlotte, their first birthday was in a pub.
Really, Daddy? That's ridiculous.
Yes, okay, they didn't drink, and I probably didn't. But they did nice food there. That's why we were there, honestly. That's the real reason. Sorry, kids. Father of the year. Woo! Well done, me.
He's an idiot.
But unlike other countries, drinking in the UK is a sort of a weird, kind of mystical thing to a degree. Whereas in France and Italy, wine is served at every meal. Obviously not breakfast. Having a little bit of wine with a meal, it's not an issue, and cafes are open all day. You could literally drink at any point in the day. And so it's not such a big thing. Whereas in the UK, pubs are generally open a lot less hours. It used to be from about late morning to early afternoon, that kind of lunchtime, and then evening time until 11 p.m. And that was it. And so you get this weird kind of closing time rush. More about that later. So basically, we've grown up in the UK without really having exposure to drink. As you start to grow up and get into that sort of time where you might be thinking about it, you're kind of looking at the target of being 18 so you can have your first drink. That's bullshit. We all know that nobody waits till they're 18 to have their first drink. You're drinking in probably 16 onwards probably, or earlier.
That's for true.
But that's the reality of it, because it's sort of seen as this grown-up thing, what cool people do. Yeah, there's a lot of drinking mid to late teenage years onwards.
One eternity later.
Pretty much unlike any other country, I think. We do have a bit of a reputation for it. You can get served in pubs as long as you don't look about 12.
Hey.
You can generally get served in pubs, but then again, people have fake IDs.
Any ID?
So that doesn't really stop them. In the US, it's 21, but they don't have the drinking culture as such as we do. It's not quite ingrained in the culture as it is in Britain.
I think I've put my shoes on the wrong feet.
Now, something that's... Now, what? Now, after... You know, when... Blah. Now, once you're well past your... Once you're well past that drinking age... Once you're well past that legal age of 18, you start working. But there's a classic, almost traditional thing we have in the UK called a liquid lunch. And it's bonkers when you think about it, because you work in the morning doing your job, whatever it may be. You go to lunch, and rather than actually eat, you have some drinks. You can already see the danger and the mess that this can cause for the rest of the day.
Oh, God.
If you've ever drunk at lunchtime, you'll fully know that you either have to keep drinking, or you're going to be either falling asleep or have a raging headache all afternoon. And I can speak from experience where we'd go at lunchtime and then possibly wouldn't come back. But also, we sort of didn't need to go back, and so we didn't, and we carried on.
He's the town drunk.
And so that liquid lunch thing is ingrained again in society. And that also leads on to the after-work drinks.
So you like being drunk? Fine.
Now, it's not necessarily every night. I mean, if it's every night, probably got a bit of a problem. But particularly on a Friday night, that's very, very traditional. Get to the end of the week, and if you get paid weekly, it's payday, and then you go to the pub with your work colleagues and stand around talking shit about work.
That's the idea.
We all do it. Shit. It's a traditional thing to go to the pub Friday night after work with your work colleagues to kind of unwind. It's kind of a normal thing, and it's very, very usual to leave the office and go straight to the pub and just drink. And no food, possibly maybe some crisps or some nuts or something like that. But generally the idea is you just go out and drink. And you keep going until closing time.
I'm tired, I'm wasted.
Now, if you are new here, cheers! Thanks for coming along. Thanks for stopping by. My name's Daz, and I upload videos every Monday and Thursday on how ridiculous life can be and all the weird, crazy shit that goes on, especially if you do suffer from anxiety and depression. And if you like that kind of content and you want to sort of join in and come along for the ride, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and if you're liking the video so far, give the like button a little tickle. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll say cheers as well. Obviously, as you can see, I have to have some drink in this. Makes it a bit of a drinking game, and drinking games are really, really, really part of the culture.
Stupid is, stupid does.
And there's so many different types. There's the ones where you sit around with your friends in the bar. The idea is you do the various bits, and if you get something wrong, you take a shot, or you take a piece of drink. If you do something wrong, you take a bit of drink. Fuck it. Wine. I didn't realise the video was turned into a drinking game.
Dumbass.
When you play these drinking games, if you make a mistake, you generally have a shot or some of your drink, whatever it may be. The more drunk you get, the more ridiculous and funny they are, and it's just one big laugh. There's also the same concept, but on a bigger scale. So there's games like the Monopoly game, where you go to a pub on every... and you go to a pub where you have a drink on a... where you have a drink in a pub for every square on the Monopoly board. Quite a challenge.
Don't worry, I'll get you through it.
So it's kind of a pub crawl type idea, but the pub drinking games are, again, a massive, massive thing and really gets a crowd going. Let's not pay any attention to how by the end of the night you're generally in pieces, but it's very funny and it's definitely part of the culture that we have here in lovely Britain.
Isn't it delightful?
I think one of the biggest problems in the UK is the short opening hours. So rather than just go out for a drink and see it as just a relaxing drink and maybe have one glass of wine or one beer, just enjoy the company, enjoy the evening conversation, there's often that challenge to get as many drinks as you can inside you in that time while the pub's open. It's madness, absolutely madness. But it goes on, particularly when a pub shut in at 11. They sort of ring the bell, maybe 10:30 for last orders. Wow, that's almost like a challenge. See how many drinks we can get in before the pub closes and throws us out.
What kind of peer pressure is this?
And that sort of limited hours really does seem like a challenge, rather than just go out and just have some drinks. Like, okay, let's go. I mean, that looks suspicious. PG channel-ish. But yeah, just this challenge. Fuck. Oh God, it's all going horribly wrong. But that challenge to get as many drinks inside you in that short period of time seems to be the thing.
That's the way it is.
And so there's a massive rush when last orders come and they ring the bell.
Quick, what have we got? We've got half an hour. Let's go.
Also in the mindset of,
This place is closing. Where else can we go? Where else is open? Maybe another half an hour. Let's find it now.
when things are going a bit dodgy by the end of the night, something that often does happen, not from personal experience for once, for me, is some sort of aggravation, some sort of fight, some sort of altercation between people. People who had a lot of doing that again, shit. People have had a lot of drink and they're getting just a bit argumentative, and I don't know what it is, but often there's that fight over nothing. People are arguing over the most ridiculous thing, but at the time people are so like fired up and they got that super duper courage because they've had 10 pints of Stella.
The old electric soup.
Guys and girls, you see it all the time. Probably something else that UK is very famous for, brawling in the street drunk. And it doesn't just stop at home. We are known for taking our lovely drinking culture overseas, and the first place that starts is at the airport.
We are going to be on that flight.
So you're at the airport, whatever time, it's stupid o'clock in the morning, and there's always a pub open at the airport.
Yes, sir, I like it.
So you're there, 9, 8, 7, 6 o'clock even. Full English breakfast and a pint. Who else does that in the world?
Dumbest people.
Be like, I'm on holiday, I'm starting now. And obviously you've got the drinks on the plane. That again, shit. And obviously altitude affects you slightly, so you're buzzing by the time you get to the destination. And particularly if you're going to an all-inclusive, that's just basically heaven. The nirvana of everything.
You remember my wife, Courtney Love?
For British people. All-inclusive resort. All the food you can eat, great, but all the drink you can drink, the best thing ever. We are just there, like, almost just with a funnel, just pouring down. Again, suspicious. Shit. Whatever time, breakfast, lunch, dinner, midnight, 3 o'clock in the morning, there's free drink on tap. We're there. Yes. Fuck. Again. We go insane on holiday when it's an all-inclusive bar.
Thank you, man.
We go insane on holiday anyway, even if we're buying the drinks, but when it's an all-inclusive, it's just crazy. You're just there. Again, I'm just gonna have to let that go. What am I doing with my life, really? I do wonder sometimes. I'm just doing this on a video on the internet. But when you have had a skin full of drink and said on holiday you've had all the free drinks and all-inclusive food, it gets to a point in the evening, you're not feeling the best. And there's two ways that can go. One, if you've got the state of mind and you've got the clear head, which is generally unlikely, you go, right, I need to eat something just to soak it up and calm things down.
Boy, I'm starving.
We never think, let's have a litre of water. Way too sensible. The whole idea of eating and just getting some food inside us, which is a sensible thing, but no, us Brits, we've got a good statement for that.
Eating is cheating.
That means like, no, you can't handle your drink, you've got to... Fuck it, doing this again. This is not 2 this time, this is not that... Oh, fuck it. means you can't handle your drink. You're gonna have to eat. No, that's cheating. No.
Are you sure?
Weirdly, what is okay and acceptable in this drinking culture is what's known as a tactical chunder. You're drinking, and then carry on. Again. Jesus. Right, onlyfans.com/Daz. Jesus Christ. Throwing up is fine, even though that's the most disgusting thing. Eating, no. But throwing up, yeah, go for it. Just say fill your boots. Don't fill your boots with the sick, because that'd be weird. Especially if you have to put them back on again. Again, what am I doing with my life? Really? Throwing up, fine. As long as you come back and carry on, you're all good. And often that does actually make you feel better. It's a bit of a twisted logic that having something to eat, no. Having water, no. Throwing up, all good. Absolute fucking madness.
I'm powered up from the magic juice.
Now let me know in the comments your experiences with drinking and excesses and drinking games and just the whole concept of that British drinking culture. And if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe down here. It would mean the world to me, and I can have another drink. And I've got another video for you up here. And remember, don't take life too seriously. There is enough weird, crappy shit going on that we can laugh at and really enjoy out of life. Until next time, cheers. Bye-bye.